faithful, loyal YouTube subscriber. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd. The year is 2019. And I'm just sitting here having a drink, watching the news report. The tragic events taking place in the Bahamas. I find it very sad what's going on there. That island has been devastated, and I can imagine a lot of people have lost their lives there, and we just have to see what happens over the next few days or weeks as they tally up the cost to rebuild and deal with the people who have died in the Bahamas. So I've been watching out most of the day. So it's kind of a somber night for me. I hate to see people going through this type of pain, especially from a natural disaster. People, that's affecting an entire nation. And over the next few days or weeks, like I said, we'll see how the damage is coming down. And we have to see what happens down in Florida, which is next. And then the United States, Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas, and up and down the coast. We have to see what happens. I don't think it would be nowhere near as severe as what's going on in the Bahamas. We don't know yet. So, anyway, I was doing that. But anyway, I had a friend. Y'all listen. So, I have a new policy now. And in the past, I've been very generous with my time and assistance with people, helping them with various projects and various issues. And I've made a decision I'm no longer going to do that. So I had a friend working on something, and he had been calling for the past few days, actually the past few weeks. He's been calling me, trying to get me to assist him with something. And I could assist him, but it's going to take some hard work. But I just politely declined today to be involved. I've grown tired of helping people, and later on they're just ungrateful about the assistance that I gave them that they couldn't figure out on their own. And I've had this happen so many times now that I've pretty much just made a vow that if it doesn't personally affect my life, if I'm not involved in it, and and I know this sounds selfish, but if it's not benefiting me, I'm not getting involved in it. You have to figure it out on your own. Just like I figured out things in my life. Life is about trial and error. I really wish there were some times I could have went to somebody and said, can you assist me with this? But there really wasn't anybody. I had to figure it out on my own. Some things I got right, some things I got wrong. But over the years, I've assisted so many people. And later on, they were ungrateful and literally turned around and stabbed me in my back. So to avoid all that drama, I just can't help you. You have to figure it out on your own. And I'm not being mean. I'm not being, I just feel that this is the right thing to do for me, to protect me. This is about Walter. I'll be 50 in a few days and a few weeks, and a few months. I can't continue to keep making the same mistakes over and over, helping people who later turn out to be very ungrateful for the assistance that I gave them, whether it's financially, physically, mentally, whatever. And every time I've helped somebody, it literally stabs me in my back. They literally turn around and stab me. It happens every single time. And you get tired and exhausted. And I know I've said this before in videos, but I'm done this time. I can't keep going around here making myself available to people who just don't appreciate the assistance that I gave them. They don't care about it. They're not interested. They just, I don't even know how to even describe it. But so many people, it just never fails. Every time I've assisted somebody, it turns into later on. I'm kicked to the curb, and in a vicious way. It's like they forget all the assistance and all the help that I gave them. And so I'm done with that. I can't do it anymore. I mean, I wish people well in their endeavors. But as for me being the person to sit here and walk you through the process and show you what to do and take you here and do that and make suggestions, I'm not doing that. I can't do it no more. Over the years, I've heard a lot of my friends turn around and tell me the first thing that come out their mouth, Walter, you think you know everything. And I say, where did this come from? Where in the hell did this come from? Now, you came to me for my advice, and I'm helping you, and we getting things done, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, I've heard that so many times. So now when I hear that rally cry, you think you know everything, I say, okay. I'm done. I don't hear that no more from nobody. So in order for me not to hear that anymore from anybody, I ain't helping nobody. You figure it out on your own. Figure it out on your own. I've got people get businesses open, gyms open, car wash open, help restaurants, all types of stuff. Businesses that they had no clue. Apply for loans, get mortgages, all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit in every case. As soon as that person got themselves situated, they couldn't wait to turn around and put me in my place. Like, nigga, you ain't shit. Where'd this come from? I thought I was helping you. I thought you got everything accomplished. What went wrong? Because their hearts are evil. Now, I don't know why niggas do this shit, but they do. Welcome to Niggerville, y'all. But I just wonder, you know, I'm gonna sit back, and sometimes I sit back, like, I used to sit back lost and you know, like, well, what did I do? You gotta help them niggas. That's what you did, Mr. Hampton. Your dumb ass helped them niggas achieve their goal, and then when they got what they wanted to get, they turn around and stab you in your motherfucking back. Don't you get it, Mr. Hampton? And I don't talk to any of these niggas no more. None of them. I could even pick up the phone and ask them for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because they would not provide it for me. They'd be glad to, he need a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Girl, get over here, listen to Walter begging for this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Walter, what's going on? You need a peanut butter and what sandwich? I can see it now. That's why I don't want to help nobody no more. You can figure it out on your own. There's no need to text or call. To the eat. Now, I'm not helping you with shit. I'm done. You need my help. Figure it out on your own. Trial and error. Like I did. And this is a vodka and cranberry. You know, that's not my meal plan. You know, I'm getting ready for a competition, but this show ain't in the meal plan. I just asked my trainer, and can I have vodka and cranberries? You didn't put that in the meal plan. You know, you got to factor that in there, right? Because I'm going to have one. Shit. Fuck about the damn bodybuilding competition. I'm gonna have me. I got to relax my nerves dealing with these niggas. But no, I'm done. It may sound selfish, but I can't help people anymore. And that goes, you know, I've assisted family members, friends, all kinds of shit over the years. And in each instance, every time, I got the short end of the stick. I got the short end of the fucking stick. So you get tired of it. I take my lunch and spend it on me. See, I love helping Walter. I'm not going to stab myself in my back. I do all kinds of shit over here, and I do come out on top, and I can pat myself back. Well, we did good that day. Yeah, it was great. Slap the five, go home to get something to eat. You know, I treat myself very well. See, it's better for me to just focus on me. So I'm trying to expand my little empire here. So I've been looking in various cities trying to figure out where am I going to touch down on. I'm going to keep this as my home base for now. But I'm going to reach out to some other cities. I'm trying to think Chicago, D.C., Miami. I love Miami. So I might be going down to Miami over the next few weeks and rent me a small little studio, which I hope I can find something for $500 a month. It ain't got to be nothing big, just big enough for me. Shit, I'll take a little queen-size, full-size bed and then have a kitchen. Cook me something to eat. I ain't be in the kitchen. I can go run up and get me something to eat someplace else. Yeah, I need to expand my horizons and get the fuck up out of Atlanta. So I want to have in the process of trying to figure out. I'm looking at either Chicago, which the winters up there in Chicago scare the fuck out of me. But I have a huge clientele base in Chicago, DC. I like DC, but DC's kind of boring to me. I mean, I've never lived there. It'd be something different. But I just, something about DC. Miami just seems like a really nice place to me. I know I'm on the outside looking in, but it ain't like I'm going down there to conquer the world. I'd still, just be expanding what I'm already working on down there with anyway. I think I could do, but I do one thing. If I go to Miami, I got to learn some Spanish and fast. Yep. I got to learn some Spanish real quick. So, I'm not being mean, but I just can't see myself going around consistently trying to help people and I get the short end of the stick, but the people are constantly, well, I'm the one getting fucked over. Why would I do this? Just so I can hear them say, you think you know everything. Where the fuck this come from? And there's always some people who, excuse me, you want to help people, but it just doesn't work out. So I'm distancing myself and trying to help folks figure that shit out on your own. Just figure it out on your own. You'll figure it out. I can't get myself deep in people's business no more. Because here, literally, y'all, when I was doing real estate and building and renovating house, I didn't have anybody to go to for help. Nobody. And the few people I did go to help, they just flat out refused. They told me that I can't help you. So I had to figure it out on my own. Trial and error. When I was buying houses and doing real estate, I had to figure that shit out on my own. Because there was no one to assist me. I had to sit and listen. And one thing I got good at was riding with people and listening. Just shut my damn mouth and just listen. And take notes mentally. Like, okay. And that way if you're trying to figure something out, if you want to get involved in the business, ride with somebody who's in that business for a little while. Just sit back in the back seat and listen. And that's what I did. I sat in the back of Linda Avery's Mercedes-Benz. I listened to everything she was saying about buying and selling real estate houses. I just sat and listened. That's how I learned. Otherwise, I would not have understood it. So, it's kind of funny because I'll never forget when I bought my first investment property. Well, no. Let me see. Yeah, well, I couldn't read the HUD one, which was a closing contract here in Georgia. I'm probably the same thing nationwide, but I'm not too sure. I never bought a house in another state. But they had the HUD one. I couldn't figure it out. And I went to the closing attorney. Turns attorneys off. Everything was going so quickly. I was just excited about closing. I didn't understand what was really going on. And I remember I had to go see Tony Bowen and said, Tony, you need to explain this to me. And Tony sat me down and walked me through the HUD one and explained to me everything that took place. Everything. And it's what they made. That's what they made. That's what they made. I said, that's what they made. I didn't understand it. I was sitting there in shock. Like, what, you niggas got my ass. But then I learned from that experience. Trial and error, baby. Welcome to Niggerville, y'all. You'll learn it on your own. You will figure it out. And I figured it out, so I can't do that shit no more. And it got to the point where before we would close, I get a copy of the HUD one and go over there to Tony's house and say, can you break this down for me again like you just did? And then I started learning. I said, okay, I got it now. So once you figure that out, there's a science to this. I couldn't really, Tony helped me, He broke the HUD one down for me. Thankfully, he was there too. I could have gotten someone else to do it, but I went to Tony because I trusted him. But he didn't walk me through the whole process, the loan process. I had to figure that shit out on my own. And back then, buying a house, and it's still the same thing. A lot of people think that things have changed. That buying a house then is different than buying a house now. It's all the same, honey. I see people buying a house that should not be buying a house. I said, they bought a what? How much you pay for the house? I know some people sitting in some $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 up to $1 million house plus, and they should not be in there because they cannot afford it, but they're there. And they have the mortgage in their name. I'm like, then payment's going to suffocate their ass. But, trial and error. They'll find out on their own. When people get all excited about owning a house, is why I ain't renting right now. Because I don't know what it means to own a house. See, I can walk away from this pretty place anytime I want to, call a leasing office. I'm leaving. What's what it costs to terminate that lease? Okay, I'll write y'all a check and get the fuck up out of here. Owning a home is a little bit different. I've owned houses. I've owned all kinds of houses from $100,000 up to $2 million. I don't give a fuck about no damn house. Because they ain't nothing but a goddamn headache. Shit, they got some plumbing problems they got to come through here and fix. I called them and said, this shit need to be fixed. They said, we coming. I said, good. They got to cut through this sheetrock and fix this shit. If I own this shit, I'll be paying for this mess. Nope. Been down that path. I never forget, me and Earl bought this big-ass house in Buckhead up there at 3000 West Roxborough Road. And I'll never forget this, because one night we were laying in bed, and it was a big storm that swept through town. Big storm. I don't know if it was a hurricane in Florida or whatever, but the storm came through Atlanta, and it was a huge storm that came through town. The house was rocking and rolling, and thunder and lightning. The dogs was running around. We holding the dogs in the bed. They were all scared. The electricity went out. Storm went away. Now, mind you, it was a big storm. A lot of noise, all this stuff. House with thunder, lightning, storm, all kinds of shit. Now, this was a brand new home. We paid a lot of money for. So, the next morning, the dogs jumped out the bed. I said, oh, Dave Johnson, you know, take them out. They jumped out there, they run towards the door to go out. The next thing I know, I hear them like they drinking water. And I'm like, they drinking water in the hallway. I said, Earl, did you put some water out there in the hallway for them? He said, no, I didn't put no water out there. So I put my little robe on. I walked into the hallway of that house. Water had come pouring down through that ceiling. Destroyed the sheetrock, the floors, water everywhere. We slept through this. The dogs drinking water. They walking around in water everywhere. I'm like, what in the fuck? Water came all the way down from the ceiling. I looked up. I said, oh my God. So I took them out. I said, Earl, you got to see this. He came in and said, what? He was like, what happened? I said, I don't know. Did a pipe bust? What happened? We don't know what the fuck. I'm climbing up in the attic to go see the pipe bust or something. I really couldn't see nothing. So we were rebuilding and renovating houses at this point. So I called Pedro. I said, Pedro, we got a problem over at this house. There's water all through this damn house. I don't know where this water came from. It just poured down these walls. Pedro came over that afternoon, big ass ladder. He looked, he climbed up on the roof. He said, Walter, you got to see this, come up here. So I climbed up this. Now, mind you, this is a big 3-story house on the backside of this house. So I'm climbing up this ladder. All the time I get up there, the storm ripped off a huge section of the roof. Ripped it off. It was gone. It didn't take the shingles. It took the actual, all of it was just gone. Big open. All we saw, you could just see the insulation and stuff. It was like, what in the hell? It was gone. So we looking around the yard like, where'd it go to? Whew, gone. Must take that shit for miles. So we stayed around looking. He said, well, we got to fix this shit in now before the next storm come in. So I could have called the insurance company, you know, and put a blue tarp around it. I said, fuck this shit. Go on up to Home Depot, get whatever you need to fix this shit. Let's get started. We had to fix that same day. You know, we were no sense of calling the insurance company. For what? We need to get this shit fixed. And it was fairly inexpensive for me to fix it with Pedro, and they did it for a very good job. We have been working with Pedro for years by this time. But, you know, most homeowners would have probably been shocked. Because, you know, not only did we have to fix the roof, we had to bring in painters to repair the sheetrock. And it was just a lot of work that had to be done. Y'all can keep them raggedy houses. That's true. I was not prepared for that. I didn't make it to the gym that day. I was sitting around and getting a little. We had to fix it. We couldn't live in a house like that with the house roof missing and a tarp. We had to fix it. It took days to get that shit back together again. Paint the walls over and all this shit. Sheetrock repair. I remember that shit. Paint mess. All this stuff to get the floors repaired and all that shit. Listen, been there, done that. Got to write a book about it. Owning a home is a lot of work. Nothing wrong with owning a small house. I always tell people, you buy the house, people tell me, I mean, it's 4 bedroom, 5 bathroom, 6, 7, 8 bedroom, 9 bedroom, 9 bath, 9 bedrooms, 9 bath house. What are you doing with 9 bedrooms and 9 baths? It's just your black ass. Do you know how much time it's going to take you to scrub all them 9 toilets and 9 bathtubs? Hell no. I don't bother with that. Luckily, we had a maid service. That house was, when the economy bad, I had to clean them damn toilets over that damn house. Oh, Lord. I learned a valuable lesson about owning a home. Homes are for people who have the time, the money, the patience, the upkeep, the yard work. Yeah. If I ever bought a house, it'd have to be a very small backyard, a 1-story home, maybe a 2-bedroom, 2-bath at the most. Maybe you pushing it to say 3 bedrooms. I really don't need 3 bedrooms. I'll take a 1-bedroom, 1 bath. You know, houses are work. I don't care what. You better have some money. And paying for that shit and taxes and all this and insurance and all that shit, y'all, please. Y'all can have that shit. Renting is just fine for me. I write a little check, and when I have a problem, I just call the girl at the lease. Now, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing just right. We got a water leak in here. Y'all come fix it. And they come fix it. And, you know, for me, renting is, to me, a luxury. It really is, because you don't have to take care of none of this shit. And whenever you want to leave, you can. You ain't got to stay. Breaking the lease is very easy in the state of Georgia. You're getting people 60-day notice, how much it costs, and sometimes they may let you out the damn lease to get rid of your motherfucking ass. You can leave that. You can break that lease. We gladly breaking it. Get the fuck out. Oh shit. Because when we own property, people be like, "We want to break our lease." I'm like, "You can leave in the morning. Goodbye." Because some people drive you up a fucking wall. Yep, I've been down that path before. I am very content not owning any real estate at this time. Now, when the economy tanks, and it is going to tank, and the real estate is dirt cheap, then I might wade back into the water. You know, right now the water too deep. I need that water too deep right now. I can't swim across. When the economy tanking, the water, I can ease back in there. I take a $30,000 house here, give me one of them $40,000 houses here. I guess I live in this $200,000 house here. It was on the market for $2.5 million. It'd be a good damn deal. Even then, I wanted that damn deal. But anyway, yep, I'm not being mean or selfish. But the young man has been calling me. He's going to have to figure it out on his own. But, you know, I could help you, but it's be very time consuming. You know, it's just a lot of work involved. And sometimes it's more rewarding when you do figure it out on your own versus somebody doing it for you. You know, when you put the hard work in yourself, it's more rewarding. I think so. Yeah, some trial and error. There's going to be some ups and downs. Some things you're going to get right, some things you're going to get wrong. Trust me. I've had some failures in life. Some shit I regret. So I should have never did that. But you know, you live and you learn. You keep on moving. That's what life's all about. You know, you just don't throw in the towel. Yeah, but I'm done with it. I'm just too old. You know, I've learned my lesson. There will be no more backstabbing going on over here. I'm not going to run out to... It's just not worth it. It just, you know... I've learned my lesson. But anyway, it's late at night. We watch the news and climb upstairs and go to bed. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd. Tuesday, September 3rd, the year is 2019. I'm out of here. And enjoy your evening.